Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to talk about double game week 24. Yes, very exciting. So what happened midweek in the FA Cup? Does it have an effect on the weekend's games? Yes, sadly it does. So there are potential injury doubts for game week 24 and maybe game week 25. So Calvert-Lewin, Antonio and James Justin either missed or picked up something midweek. So Calvert-Lewin, he came off after 60 minutes with a hamstring problem and he is likely to miss the Fulham match. So he's going for a scan today, but if you go for a scan so soon to the weekend's games, you are probably going to miss the weekend's games, which means he'd only be available for City because he is a double game week player. And is he really worth bringing in for City if you got him in already? It's up to you. Antonio, so he missed the FA Cup game due to fatigue. So David Moyes said he should be back for this weekend's game, but of course it's not guaranteed because you know Antonio, he doesn't have the best injury record, but he has played a lot of football, so understandable that he missed a game through fatigue. So yeah, see how it goes. And then James Justin, so he was stretchered off midweek in the FA Cup, but Brendan Rodgers did say it was not a major injury, which is all good for him. But he is likely to miss this weekend's game, so if you've got him in your team, either bench him and leave him to next week, or take him out, but don't bring him in because he's very likely to miss the game against Liverpool this weekend. So, Man City. What players were rested midweek for Man City in the FA Cup? So Stones didn't play a single minute, neither did Cancelo, so that kind of looks like Pep's wanting them fresh for the next two games. Diaz did not play, but he did have a reported illness, so take what you can from that. But he wasn't pictured in training today. Neither was Rodri. Rodri was. Neither was Fernandinho, or there was a couple of other players, but definitely Diaz and Fernandinho weren't pictured in training. And then Gundogan and Sterling, they both started the game, but they were taken off. But the game was kind of done by then, so take what you can from that as well also. And Foden was benched, but he did come on. Like I said, Fernandinho and Rodri are doubts. I'm not too sure about Rodri now, but Fernandinho is a doubt, which means if neither of them play, Gundogan could play a deeper role against Spurs. So that could hamper what he can do going forward, which means he might not be making those attacking runs like he always does because he'll be playing a deeper role sitting in front of the defence. So yeah. Have you used your second wildcard, or your free hit, or your triple captain, or your bench boost? So there is no right or wrong answer to this. You can use your chips whenever you want, but basically, if you have a strong bench this week, I would recommend using your bench boost, especially if you have double game week players on there, or players if you can't chuck them all into one because you want to bring in some double game week players and you still got players who have good single game week fixtures. Free hit, you could do it this week and bung in all the double game week players. Triple captain, personally I wouldn't play it this week because I don't think there's very good options, but maybe in game week 25 and 26. Because 26 there's going to be a lot of double game week fixtures, which I have listed all in the description below, so go and check in the description and there'll be all the double game week 26 fixtures there. And second wildcard, maybe wildcard after game week 26 or even on game week 30, because after 26 there's of course 27 and 28, but 29's a blank, so 30 you could refresh your team. And the game week 25 doubles are Leeds, so Leeds play Wolves and Southampton in game week 25, and Southampton play Chelsea and Leeds in game week 25. So those are the only two teams that have doubles in game week 25. Because there are ones that have doubles in game week 24 and 26. But in game week 25, those are the only two teams that have a double game week. So Leeds, you can have Bamford or Harrison or Rafinha or Dallas. Southampton, maybe Ings, Adams, Ward-Prowse, McCarthy, even Walcott if you want to go differential. If he's fit, because you know what Walcott's like, but I'm not too sure. I haven't researched Walcott. But anyway. So basically, I haven't quite decided on what I'm going to do yet for double game week 24. And you're probably thinking, why? Why haven't you decided? You're supposed to give us tips. But don't worry, I have got an idea. So, I'm going to take out Andy Robertson. Because sadly, Liverpool and Robertson haven't been firing on all cylinders recently. And if I just scroll a little bit, you'll find him in a minute. Where is he? Ben Mee. Not me, but Ben Mee. I'll bring in Burnley defender because they have got two games, Palace and Fulham. Both of the teams do not score many goals and Burnley do keep a lot of clean sheets. Yes, I do know Burnley have not kept a clean sheet in their last 4 games, but Burnley are known for their good defensive structure as a whole, so I think he'd be a good option there and it looks good for him on paper. And then I was thinking in goal, If I take out Button, because of course he didn't play, and do I bring in Nick Pope, because Sean Dyche did say that he's cleared to play for the weekend, and he's got 2 fixtures, just like Ben Mee. Or do I bring in Martinez and have that that fixture variety? I bet you never heard of that word before. So I have Ben Mee playing for Burnley with his 2 fixtures, and then Martinez, who is the highest point scoring goalkeeper in the game, and Villa keep a lot of clean sheets against Brighton, who don't score too many goals, so that could look good there. Like I said, with a fixture variety, 1 Burnley, 1 Villa player. Or I could just not have Martinez and have McCarthy in goal, because Southampton have Wolves at home, and Southampton just beat Wolves in the FA Cup 2-0. I didn't know if McCarthy was playing, but if Southampton can keep a clean sheet there against Wolves, why can't they keep a clean sheet this weekend? Which I know it's a different game, different day, because the Premier League, anything can happen, but yeah. So keep Stones in my team. Like I said, he was rested in midweek, which looks like he's going to start the next game. Same with Cancelo, both of them rested midweek in the FA Cup. And Dallas, who's a defender on the game, but he's playing as a midfielder in real life, so I'm going to keep him. And then across the midfield, Fernandes, Son, Salah, Gundogan. That's going to be my 4 midfielders. And I'm either going to captain Gundogan or Fernandes. The only thing is, I want to captain Gundogan, because just look at all those points he's picked up recently. It is look at that, it's stupendous. But the problem is, if Rodri and Fernandinho don't play, Gundogan will be playing most likely a deeper role, and you don't want to captain a player who's sitting in front of the defence. That's the only problem. But if Rodri does play, which I'm pretty sure he will now, I've seen pictures of him in training, that means Gundogan will have the licence to run forward and create chances, which looks all good. But if that doesn't happen, because well, of course I don't know, but I'm gonna have to make a decision, either him or Fernandes, because you know where Fernandes is gonna play. He's never gonna play sitting in front of the back line. He's always gonna play in behind the striker in that sort of 10 role, which means he should create chances against West Brom on paper. And then Maddison, just don't do anything against Liverpool, and I'm gonna bench you, okay? Because you're gonna have to sit on the bench. You're gonna have to deputise for Antonio, because I know he's got fatigue, 75% chance of playing, but David Moyes did state that he should be able to play against Sheffield United, and on paper that looks like a good game for Mikel Antonio to get some points in. And then I'll play Bamford, because just look at this. Bamford has amassed 26 points in his last 3 games. That's nuts. You can't drop him at the moment in that kind of form. And then if worst comes to worst and Antonio doesn't play, you just bring in Maddison off the bench, which just plays 2 points, because just don't do anything against Liverpool, mate. You can come in against Villa next week and have all the fun you like. Unless I have Martinez in goal, and then you can always share the points, please. So I'm going to play either McCarthy, Nick Pope, or Martinez in goal. Ben Mee, John Stones, Cancelo, and Dallas across the back line. Fernandes, Son, Salah, Gundogan in midfield, and Antonio and Bamford up top. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for double game week 24. So any questions, just put them in the comment section, and I'll be sure to answer them. And any information about double game week 26, I've listed all the fixtures in the description below, so go have a read through those, and then you can decide on what players you want to bring in for double game week 26, or take out and bring players in, you know what I mean. Just have a read through those in the description, and then yeah, I'll put my team on Instagram when I've decided it, either tonight or tomorrow, because I'm not the best at the decision making. That's why I never seem to decide on a team. But yeah, that's the end of the video here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.